Hi everyone. Today's video is about the credit management. I will explain you how to set up blocking rules and how to update credit limit and customer master. And I will post the transaction scenarios ways like blocking rule wise. We need to enable credit and collection feature in feature management. The click all and just feature name. Just select contains. Just I'm typing credit and collection. Yeah, this feature is already enabled, right? Once enable this feature, the same create and collection module will appear in the home page. Otherwise, it not visible in the modules. Yes, create and collections module is available. So we need to set up. We need to enable some features in parameter levels. So create and collection parameters. Click on credit tab. So one credit holds, so we need to enable some important features only, not required to enable all, depends upon the client requirement. So we have to enable some features. So here is the first one I enabled. Allow the edit the sales order after release from the hold list. If you want edit, then we have to enable this. And reason for the cancel orders also we can give the reason at parameter level. And create customer groups also enabled here. If you want to create the group, and we have to assign to the customers to the same group. And reason for running the modified sales order, if you want to give the reason at parameter level. So ignore the credit limit expired rule when the expiration date is blank, right? If the expiration is already crossed, the sense date is already crossed. So if you want to allow the sales order, so we can enable here, or else if we want to restrict on the customer master level also, we can give the expiration date. Here is a credit management checkpoint. Here is there are a few types: confirmation, packing slip, release to warehouse, packing slip, invoice. Suppose here is a given check mark. Here is I enable check mark confirmation level, right? When I am doing the sales order, when I click the confirmation button, the credit management will check here only. Okay, if I give checkbox here invoice level, while doing the invoice only, credit management will check. So I'm checking point giving here confirmation packing slip here only. So and the grace days is, suppose the one sales order is on hold list. Okay, we release today sales order. Okay, after releasing the sales order from the credit hold list, we have to do the invoice within the 10 days. Otherwise, it will come back to the again to the hold list. So we have to do the within the grace period to have to post the invoice. If we want to give the same checkpoint proper invoice also for grace periods. And one more important is the parameter level credit limit here. So credit limit exchange types, we have to give the exchange rate type. So I'm selecting here a default. And credit limit type, there are four types: non-balance, balance plus packing slip, and balance plus all. Right? Balance plus all, it will consider all order amount or delivered or invoice or packing slip. The balance only it will calculate the when the sales order is invoiced, then only it will calculate the invoice amount for credit limit. If you select the none, it will not calculate the credit limit. So better to select to calculate for all either order, delivered or invoice. So I'm selecting balance plus all. Check the credit limit on sales order is mandatory. So it will calculate the credit limit on sales order. If you want to calculate the credit limit on predict invoice, we need to enable. Then we have to create some number sequences. Here is credit limit adjustment. This number sequence for the to adjust the credit limits on customer master. And one more is credit hold id, then save it. Under setup, credit management setup. There are options blocking rules, account status, credit management groups, credit management regions. So I'm creating the first blocking rule. So the blocking, there are 7 blocking rules on the days overdue, account status, terms of payment, credit limit expired, overdue amount, sales order, and credit limit used. Based on the blocking rules only, credit limit will calculate on the sales order or prediction wise. So here is I'm creating the new credit management groups. Okay, so I'm creating one is independent and one is major. Okay, so we need to create the groups, then we have to assign the to customers. For example, I have to create one customer, then I have to assign to the major or independent group. It is a small customer, it's a small customer, so we can assign independent group. It's a big company, so we can assign to the regular customer, so we can assign to the major group. Here is I'm creating one customer. The customer is in Infotech. So I'm selecting the customer group. Then click on save. So under create collection tab on customer master level, so there is a mandatory credit limit, so we need to enable, and credit limit where to give. Here I given the 2 lakhs and I created credit management groups. I'm selecting the major group. And credit limit expiry date, if we give the expiration date, we can post the sales order up to particular date only. If we select the 8th today's date, so I can post the sales order up to this date only, otherwise it will not allow. It holds the sales order. Account status, we can create the account status and we have to update on the customer master. So here is I given the credit limit is 2 lakhs and I enable the credit limit for this customer and I assigned the credit management group also. So click on save. Here is the customer credit groups. Okay, so we need to create some groups and we have to assign to the few customers to the group only. Here is already existing group is created. Here is one group is created and given the credit limit is 10 lakhs and assigned 3 customers also. For example, I am creating the one group, new group. The group name is credit group. So credit limit is just I'm giving 3 lakhs. Currency and expiration is, if we want to give the expiration, we can give it the expiration date. So now created the second one is right, credit group. So I given the credit limit for 3 lakhs. Okay, then we are to assign to the customers to this group only. I'm assigning one customer here is Wipro. Here is credit group is limit is 3 lakhs, right? So suppose I added 2 customer or 3 customers. Suppose I added 3 customers. For each customer is 1 lakh credit limit. Okay. Suppose the we can they can utilize the credit limit for each customer 1 lakh plus 1 lakh 1 lakh 3 lakhs. Okay, that is fine. If the first customer already utilized up to 3 lakhs only, so limit is already crossed at the group level. So we can't pose the 2 remaining customers. So this is the advantage. A group level also we can set up, or else we can give the individual customer level also. The account status is reason type is hold or release. If we want to release, we can release. If we want hold. So I created 2. Here is the reason types and release and hold. Status. When I am releasing the sales letter from the hold list, right, it will ask the reason. We have to select the reason type, then we have to release. So we need to create the reason types. So based on the reason type, we can create the number of reason. We can create the number of reasons. Then save it. Here is you need to create the account status. The first one is I'm creating the hold, right? If I create the hold status here, then I update on the hold status and customer master level, so we can the post the sales order, so it will check the credit limit also. So invoice and delivery, so I'm selecting all, whether it is we have to select no or invoice or all, so I'm selecting all. So I created one is hold. Okay, right? If you update hold on customer master level, we can't post, it will goes to the credit management, it will show the error on pop-up. If we select and open, we can post the sales order. So I opened one ABC customer. So here also we check the credit limit here, right, on the balance. We have given the credit limit 2 lakhs. Okay, it will showing accurately. Here is there are blocking rules, right? One is doing setup for the blocking rule credit limit user. So we can set up for group wise or table wise for all also. If we select the account code is group, we have to select the account number, whether it is major group or independent group. So we can create the risk groups also. So the customer is view from long back, so we can create the risk group. We have to assign the risk group also. In blocking rules, so there are two types, exclusion and blocking. I'm doing for setup for the blocking only, so that's the reason I selected rule type is blocking. Here is operator is greater than or equal to, and value type percentage, we have to give the percentage also here. Threshold, if you want to give the threshold limit, we can assign the threshold limit. If you want to allow the up to 100%, we can give 100%. If you want to give the threshold up to 80% or 70%, we have to update on the threshold. I will explain. So credit limit is here is 2 lakhs. Okay, and threshold is 100%. If I give the 80% threshold on 2 lakhs, so I can post up to 1,60,000 only. So if you cross the 1,60,000, the invoice goes to the credit management, so it holds the sales order. If you give the 100%, it will allow to post the 100%. So this is a use of the threshold percentage. I am creating one sales order here. select warehouse and site. Select the item quantity. So I given the 1,50,000, but credit limit is 2 lakhs. So I am posting within the limit only. So confirmation number disabled. So we need to select the order type, sales order. Save it. So now the confirm button is enabled. Then click on confirm now. So sales order is the confirmed. We did not get any error message. The sales order is did not go to the hold list. Suppose I change it to the sales order value. So given up to 2 lakhs, I'm doing confirmation. So we did not get any error. Suppose because we have the limit up to 2 lakhs only, that's the reason we did not get any error, and we are given a threshold is 100%, right? So that's the reason we can post up to 100%. So if we give the threshold limit up to 80%, if we give the 2 lakhs, it will show the error message due to credit limit. So we given the direct amount on the net amount column, not in the price. So updating the price also. Here I'm changing a 3 lakhs. Actually credit limit and customer master we are given only 2 lakhs. But here is I am posting the sales order with 3 lakhs. Okay. So now I am doing the confirm the sales order. Now we got the warning message because the limit is crossed. We given the 100%, but 100% we already crossed, so we got the error message. The sales order went to the hold list. Click on message details. The order has been sent to the credit management. Okay, no lines for the posting or quantities 0. The sales order ABC0004 is posting has been cancelled. So now If we want to post the sales order, we have to change the amount, we can post it. Suppose I'm posting one is 2,01,000 again. To click can, because the sales order earlier it is already on the hold list, right? If you want to recalculate the credit limit, we have to click on is. So earlier is removed and rest it is calculated, but again crossed the credit limit 2,01,000, right? The invoice went to the hold list. Yes, order is in credit management. So once the credit limit is crossed, we can't just post the sales order. It will goes to the hold list. Then we have to release the sales order from the hold list. Then we can post the sales order only, because sales order is posted with 2,01,000. New balance is 2,01,000. Credit limit is 2,20,000. So if we posted with the sales order excess 1,000, that's the reason the invoice went to the credit hold list. So go to the credit and collections. Here is there are manage message when the exceeds the credit limit is. There are three types: error, warning, or reviewer. So if you want to show the only warning message, we can set up warning. If you want to know the direct error message when the credit limit is crossed while posting up the sales order, we can select the error. Here is click on three dots and credit management, then click on credit management hold list. If we want to release the sales order, we have to go to the credit management hold list only. So click on credit management hold list. So this is a sales order. Credit hold ID is already created because we have given the number sequence also for credit hold list. The sales order is ABC004 and shipment date customer ABC. So reason is, here is the credit hold reason is showing the exceeded credit limit. We can check the blocking reason from header also. At line level also we can check the credit hold reason. And if you want to release, we can direct release or reject. So if you want to reject, we have to select the reason, whether it is modify, cancel, auto release. If you want to select the reason, then click on the reject button, it will reject. If you want to release, click on release, then we have to select the release reason, and we have to select the release action, whether it is without posting or without posting. If you select the with posting, is it allows to confirm the sales order only. Whether it is with posting or without posting, it allows to confirm only, but it will not post the direct sales order invoice. Once us release the sales order, we have to do the again do manually pick and pack and post the invoice manually only. So here is parameter showing the update only to allow the confirmation. So click OK. So if we want to post the sales order, so we need to do some customizations for this. The now order is released. If we want to do setup further to release for workflow, we can set up the workflow also. Now order is released from the hold list. Okay. Now we can do confirm, pick and pack, and we post the invoice also. So invoice is already confirmed. So due to the sales order is already released from the hold list. So now we can do the pick and pack and post the invoice also. I'm checking again to confirm. Error will not come due to this order is already released from the hold list. Here is you can check the all credit holds whether it is released or not. It's showing the release date and time also, and the release reason also, because we have selected release reason while releasing the sales order from the whole list. Now ABC company, so we posted for earlier ABC customer. Now here is I'm doing for one more customer credit limit. I enabled mandatory credit limit on customer master. Credit limit I'm giving 2,50,000, and then we have to select the credit management group, then click on save. Okay, here is account status hold, right? There are two hold and open. So if I select the hold, okay, so while doing the sales order it will show the error message because we are assigned the account status blocking rule on customer master level. Suppose I creating a sales order for Wipro, because on the top the error is showing already. The ABC company is stopped to all because we have assigned the account status hold blocking rule on customer master level. If you try to post give the say warehouse and site and click on OK, then same error message will come. So this is also account status also one of the blocking rule. So it is also working. So I tried multiple times, but it not allowing to create the sales order. Okay, because due to account status blocking rules updated on the customer master level. So earlier sales order is posted with the credit limit used blocking rule. This sales order is with account status. So same blocking rule is also applicable for the billing subscription. Okay, suppose we create one billing subscription ID and we post the sales order from the subscription billing also. The credit management will work. It will work for the general sales order and billing subscription sales order also. Here is earlier I created group wise, but here is selected account code is table, so we can assign the individual customer wise also. So we have to select the customer here. If we select the both, one customer is already under group, but same customer we can assign the table level also, but it will work on the table level. If the customer is both, we assign the one is independent. So here in the sales orders, for example, I selected account code is all. Okay, and selected the rule type is blocking rules, so greater than or equal to. So I given is the sales order amount is 10 crores, right? So I can post the sales order up to 10 crores only for all customers. For example, I posted with the 10 sales order. So send 10 sales order, it will not cross to the 10 crores amount. Suppose I give the 2 billion, 3 billions or 10 billion, 100 billions, it will has to post up to 10 billions only. So we can't reach. The one more is here is I created the account code is group and rule type is I am selected exclusion. Sales order amount is 1000. Then I enable the checkbox release the sales order. Okay. If I give the exclusion, if I enable the checkbox for releasing, it will allow us to post the sales order directly. Credit limit will not check. Sample I am posting the one sales order. Whether customer have the credit limit or not. If the customer don't have the credit limit also, if you set up the blocking rules for exclusion with up to certain amount, whether 1000 2000, it will ask to the pulse order, it will not check the credit limit. Suppose earlier the customer is have the credit limit is 2,50,000. Okay, a posted order with the triple one only, but remaining credit limit is showing the 249,889. Okay, I given the credit limit only 500 only. Okay, so it's allowing the recalculate the credit limit. Earlier is 2 lakhs, I change it to the only 500. Now I'm posting the sales order with 1000. Credit limit only 500 only, but I'm posting the excess with 500. So I'm posting with 1000. So credit limit is exceeded. So now operation is opening balance is 2 lakh 1000, new balance excess is 2 lakh 1000. This is earlier one. Okay. So the order is posted without error message. So the order is confirmed. So there is no hold because we are given the exclusion rule and we are given the release. Okay, here is we are given the 1000 rupees and we are enabled to release the sales order. If we give the rule type exclusion only, then only it will allow to post. Otherwise, if you select the blocking rule, it can't post, it goes to the hold only. So again I'm giving allowing to the group up to 2000 only for sales order amount. Up to 2000 we can force the sales order whether the customer have the credit limit or not. Here is overdue amount, right? So we can assign the same for overdue amount table wise customers and group wise also. We can assign the risk groups also. Suppose I am selecting account code is all. Okay. If I select the overdue amount 30, okay, 30 euros or 30 rupees, okay. If we cross the 30 rupees, we can't post the sales order. For example, a customer is having 30,000. So if the cross the 30,000 overdue amount, we can't post this. And one more is credit limit expired. Suppose we have given the credit limit is certain date, okay, but if we want to allow to the particular customer, we have given the grace period, right? Excess. So credit limit is given the today's date December 8th, okay. After December 8th also, if we want to allow to the post order up to 10 days, there is a grace days. So we are given the expiration days 10 days only. If the expiration date is already crossed, after 10 days we can post the sales order for a particular customer. So we can assign the blocking rules for credit limit expiration. And terms of payment here is, the terms of payment is whether we can set up either COD or blocking or hold. So we can assign and blocking, we can block the sales order at the blocking rule wise also. On customer master level, here is we can check the remaining credit limit and total credit limit and order amount or invoice amount also. So customer has already have the credit limits, okay, right? So if we want to increase the credit limit, so we can update on direct customer master level, or we can increase at through a credit limit adjustment also. We can give the temporary credit limit also. But I am adjusting one particular customer. Here is we can adjust for his customer wise or group wise also. So I'm selecting the ABC customer. The credit limit is old credit limit is 2,50,000. Okay. If we want to increase up to 5 lakhs, we have to enter new value in the new credit limit. Just testing purpose, I'm in the same amount 2,50,000, 2,50,000. There is no limit change. So expiration date is mandatory. So otherwise it can't allow us to post. So I'm selected in the both credit limit old and new only 2,50,000. Okay. Here is the automatic credit limits. If you want to post, we can select here. Here is if you want to post for all sales order, so we have to select this reason. If you want to give the percentage or fixed amount, we have to select. Under generate from existing customers, in the sense we can adjust the credit limit for all customers, right? So I created only two customers, that's the reason two customers is updated, so we can update all. So I'm deleting one. Yes, I want to post only for group wise. You can select the group wise also. I created two groups, right? Independent and major group, so we can post group wise also. Yes, here is the two groups. One is credit group. Okay, this is not for credit management. This is for customer groups. So customer group is different and management is different. So we can update the only group wise, credit group wise also. So, but I want to update only customers. So here also in the action ban also we can enable, or else we can line level also we can adjust for single customer or group wise also. So earlier is the remaining credit limit is 2,49,000, old is 2,50,000. So there is no changing the amount. So we need to post it. After generating, we need to post it, then only credit limit will increase. Now the general is posted, but credit limit is not increased 2,50,000 because we are given the new credit limit also 2,50,000. So that's the reason credit limit is not increased. So I will do with another value. Click on lines. I'm updating the new credit limit for customer. So I'm selecting the Wipro customer. The new credit limit field I have to update. So I want to increase up to 5 lakhs. So I have to give the 5 lakhs in the new credit limit field, and I want to update only single customer. Okay. Expiration date is already given. Click on OK. So then now post it. You can check whether it posted vouchers. Two posted voucher. Earlier is one, now is one. Earlier posted with 2,50,000 and recent transaction with 5 lakhs, right? Credit limit should be 5 lakhs only, and it will increase the remaining credit limit also. Go to the balance and customer. Yes, now showing the credit limit is 5 lakhs and the remaining credit limit is 499,889. So 2,50,000 is increased. So credit limit is adjusted through the adjustment only. Now here is on customer master updated the 5 lakhs. So credit limit increased with 6 lakhs on customer master level also. Recalculate the credit limit. So click OK. So we can update the credit limit on customer master level or else through adjustments also. So both way we can adjust the credit limit. But customer master level we have to assign to the only individual customer wise. But through adjustment we can assign all group wise, all customer wise or individual. So this is a difference. So credit management workflow also available. So we can create for sales order and adjustment also. If you want to set up, we can create the sales order setup also. But before release the sales order from the whole list, it should be approve the workflow from the approver. Otherwise, we can't. And the same way, we can create the credit limit adjustment workflow also. If you want to adjust the credit limit particular customer or a group or all customers, the workflow should be approved. Otherwise, we can't adjust the workflow. And credit management release workflow also available. There are 3 workflows. Just I'm checking whether it is works or not here in my environment. The another pop-up window is opened. Application cannot be started. Contact the application vendor. It's not working right now. I will upload next video for workflow setup. Basically, we need to select on the credit limit type, right, on a parameter level. Okay, there are 4 types: non-balance, balance plus backing slip, or balance plus all. Right, I selected a balance plus all. Okay, I will explain you. I have opened one customer. For example, I'm taking one customer. The customer is test customer. The credit limit is 1,60,000. Go to the balances. Here is I posted 1,50,000 with invoice, one sales order invoice posted, and order amount is 50,800 and credit limit is 1,60,000 and credit limit remaining is 42,800. Okay, and the negative value showing negative 42,800. Okay, if I change it to the balance plus all, it shows all amount: order amount, invoice amount, and delivery amount. Okay, here is sales order is 1,50,000 amount. The invoice is post sales order is posted with invoice. Okay, but order amount is 52,800. That is including the delivered amount. In the sense, we have done the pick and pack, not posted the invoice. Here is test customer. There are 2 orders, right? One is open order, another one is open. 2 open orders, one invoiced and delivered, right? The 4 sales order will be calculated on the credit limit. 1,50,000 is invoiced, ordered is 2 sales order is ordered, right? So calculating the all amount, if we select the balance plus all, it calculating the order amount, delivered amount, or invoice amount also. It will consider all factors. If I select balance, okay, save it. If I select balance only, okay, it will consider only sales order amount only. Right, 1,50,000 showing the, because one sales order is created and posted. Okay, the already we have done the invoice with 1,50,000, but because we have selected the credit type is balance. Yeah, this sales order is already invoiced. We will check the invoice amount here. So 1,50,000. So calculating on the for sales order invoice only, because credit limit is balance. If I select packing slip, balance plus packing slip is balance is 1,50,000, and we are done the packing slip. Pick and pack we are done only 1,300 only, so it not calculating the order amount. And now limit is showing the negative 8,700. This is delivered amount, right? We need to check the amount. Yes, 1,300. So it considering only packing slip amount only. If I select none, it will not calculate the credit limit. The refresh the page or URL. Yes, the customer balance is 1,50,000 only, because we have posted with the sales order invoice 1,50,000. This amount is due from the customer, so we have to receive this amount. So there is no credit limit